You guys ready to go get something to eat?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's eat! Hi, welcome to Hunt and Gather with the Chatters. Today we're going out bear scouting, and if we get lucky and we find sign, we'll be bear hunting in about a week. We have a few areas in mind. There's some lower country and some upper country. We're going to specifically be looking for oaks that have acorns popping because the bears love the oaks in the fall. We'll also be looking for prickly pears that have fruit on them. And then if neither one of those things are producing, we're just going to go with where can we find the sign. Are you ready to go get something to eat?
I'm ready. You ought to check that hole right next to you. There might be one in there.
Yeah, I sure as heck hope not. Well, maybe a week from now I do hope.
Look at that. We don't see a lot of those, but I think that's a king snake. There's that old nursery rhyme, red and black, friend of Jack. Red and yellow, kill a fellow. And this one looks like it's red and black. So it's probably okay. But I never take a chance.
All right, so we just got to the bear area, and this is exciting because there's acorns. Let's see if we can find any bear scat.
There's some turkeys. That's awesome.
There's a white-tailed doe. I don't see any more around her.
Seems like the bear habitat and whitetail habitat overlap nicely.
I would agree with that.
There's a piece of pottery. But then look at this. There's an arrowhead. That's super cool. This is the kind of country they're in. Just really steep canyons. And, you just set up and you glass. And you just hope for them to go through an opening there, and then you can work your way over there and maybe get a shot. Sometimes the bottom of these canyons too have pools of water, so you can set up within shooting range of that. Look at that cool water hole down there. And then go down there and look for track. It's real rocky, so it probably won't show much, but sometimes you just have to assume they're hitting it because of where it is. So every year's different. Sometimes the acorns are really producing in the higher elevation oaks, the mature oaks. Sometimes the mid elevation is the way to go. The scrub oak will have a lot of acorns. And then sometimes the lower elevation where the prickly pear fruit is really popping is the answer. But this year, none of those three main food sources are really booming. So what we're seeing by the poop piles is that they're mostly in this flatter juniper country, eating juniper berries. And so there's not much glassing opportunity in this kind of country. So instead what we're going to do is find a permanent water source. There's a few that you have to hike way into that are pretty remote, and set up on one of those. Most of the bears that come in are probably coming in at night, but every now and then you'll get lucky and catch one coming in during the day. Alright, that's what we're looking for right there. There's the front foot, there's the rear foot, there's the front again. Anyways, that's what we're wanting. Alright, we're all set up on a tank that's got a lot of bear track. Super excited. This is the girl that has the tag.
I really hope I get one. I've been trying for years, but they are tough
should have the wind in our favor today, so we're feeling hopeful.
Know what to think.
That's awesome. Did it feel like a steady shot?
Yeah, but I'm still so nervous.
Let's give him time to lay down, okay?
Okay.
Because you don't want to follow a wounded bear that's still alive. This could be our first bear.
I know. I hope.
What time is it?
2:36.
2:36, okay. Let's give it 45 minutes, okay? Alright, it's been 45 minutes. I'm gonna go see if you hit him and follow blood. Hopefully he didn't go too far.
Yeah.
You crazy excited?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Alright, let's see what happens. He's standing right here. Okay.
I got him.
You hit him.
And there's his tracks.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay, there's some there.
I wonder where I hit him, because I've never seen that much flesh before.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, we got a lot of blood over here.
That was a good hit.
Yeah, that's a good strong hit. We just gotta find him. Do you want me to go in front?
No.
You see him? Where is he? Oh my God. Wow. That's awesome. That is so exciting. All right, tell your story. This is exciting, man.
So this has probably been 5 years in the making. Bears are very, very hard to find. I've only seen, if I count it correctly, 3 bears in the wild when you couldn't hunt them. And that's over the course of hunting for 20 plus years. And now I am looking at a bear that I just shot that I wouldn't have thought was going to happen today. We've been hunting this is our 4th day, and we've been seeing a ton of sign, but just because you see sign doesn't mean that you're at the right place at the right time. So we've been hunting, haven't had any action, and Aaron was just getting ready to take a nap, and I look up and I thought, what in the heck is that little fat black cow doing at the water, and why does it not really look like a cow? And I couldn't believe it. I shook Aaron really quick, and I immediately got the crosshairs on him, and I was lucky he actually turned broadside and gave me time to shoot, and we were good. We waited the 45 minutes, but I gotta tell you, my first feeling was just, I was nervous, I was sad. I didn't know that it would feel this way. These animals are so unique, and I finally got one, but it might be a one and done for me.
Yeah,
That's how
that's
special they are.
that's kind of the way I felt about it. They're in Arizona. They're few and far between, and you have so much respect for them that after you get one, you're kind of like, okay, I'm good. I mean, although they're delicious and everything too.
They're very good. I was brainstorming meals today in the blind, wishful thinking, although it turned into a dream come true. So we still have a lot of work to do, but I am ecstatic.
Time consuming than a deer because you want to keep all the hide and the paws and everything, you know.
Well, you do taxidermy for us, and so you're taking all that extra time to cut in all the right places.
Yeah.
So I'm staying back with the meat because Aaron went to go get the truck. I got the gun loaded just in case. Bears have a really strong smell, plus there's a ton of blood everywhere, and this is an area where we saw a ton of bear sign. So I want to be on red alert. I'm trying to talk a lot. I'm singing the fight song. Fern's been singing that recently and it's stuck in my head. And I am being ready. I'm super excited. I got my tag on him. It's kind of weird tagging a bear. It's not like any other animal. But he's so beautiful and he had such a good amount of fat on him. And I am just...
But then Brian was like, why are you filming me? Did you get a bear? You got a bear, didn't you? I got a bear! You got a bear! Woo!
I'm kind of...
Oh man, how many years has it been, Fern?
A long time.
Alright, we're ready for the cooking portion of our show, and today we're going to be making stuffed bear peppers. Yes, there's a little play on words there because I actually have two different types of peppers, three if you want to count the colors, but I have a yellow bell pepper, a red bell pepper, and then these green ones here, these are actually poblanos. So we are going to be stuffing these peppers with bear, and I'm feeling really excited because I haven't had bear in probably 5-6 years. And it's one of the best eaten meats. It's got a pretty good amount of fat in it. And so I'm not gonna add any extra oil or anything like that because it's already got its flavor there. As far as my other ingredients though, I have a cup of rice, and this is just to really add some color to the mixture. I've got a cup of onion and then about 2 tablespoons of garlic. And I'm gonna be using these seasonings here. We have Lowry seasoned salt, paprika, chili powder, black pepper, oregano, and garlic. And I kind of kept them separated, but I used a teaspoon of these three. And then I used a half a teaspoon of these three. And I just kind of created my blend. And do which flavors you like. You can throw some cumin in there if you want to throw some coriander in there. But you're looking for kind of a fajita Philly cheesesteak flavor. So let's go ahead and get our seasoning mixed in with our rice, and onions and garlic. And it's kind of nice to mix your lights with your seasonings first because then you can see how well you have it mixed. Right, so that's going to be really easy to tell how it's distributed once I add the meat. Originally, we weren't going to have company, and so I had a smaller portion out, but my brother's here visiting, and so we're going to make a little bit bigger batch. Something that I did to try and speed up the cook process a little bit is cooked my bell peppers in the microwave oven for about 4 minutes, just to kind of get that going. Ultimately, this is going to cook a lot longer than I would if I was doing beef because bear can carry diseases. I don't know what this bear has, but I'm going to assume that it's got something, and I'll cook it extra just to make sure I kill anything. So I'm also kind of being mindful of how much I put into each of these because the bigger the mass, the longer the cook time. Alright, so I got all of the peppers stuffed, and some of them weren't wanting to lay even. So I just pried them up with a toothpick poked through the side because we don't want all those good juices to flow out. We want them to stay within each of the shells. And then I took 2 pieces of foil and folded them together. All right, so now that we have them covered, we're gonna put them in the oven at 425. We're gonna cook them for 1 hour. We'll check them. At that point, we'll take off the foil and then we'll get them back in the oven so we can get a nice crispness on the tops of those bell peppers and on the meat. And we're trying to cook these extra well because it is bare. One other thing you might have noticed as you were watching was this green cookbook. This is actually a cookbook that me and my husband put together. It's got a lot of really great recipes in it. It does not have this recipe as we're looking to do a second edition. That one will probably have the bell pepper recipe. But for other really great recipes and also tips and tricks on butchering and processing your animal, please check it out. You can find it on Amazon.
Let's eat! All right, we got our stuffed peppers there, all ready to go. I put a little salsa on mine, but who wants to go first, the shooter?
Yeah, I'll go first, and I'm just doing it plain Jane. There's never been a bad bear in my mind. I've always really enjoyed it. So it tastes excellent.
Awesome.
Yeah, got a poblano bite on this one. Yeah, it tastes great, great seasonings, and it's very, very meaty is the best way I could describe it, but very tasty.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it with the bell pepper. It actually does taste like beef. Like it's really, really good. And yeah, like those little onions in there, awesome. Great consistency. Just overall awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a poblano. A little bit of salsa there. Yeah, I love the shape of the poblano. It's a little bit bigger. Gives a little more room than a, say, a green chili. But yeah, it comes down to that fat content on the bear. It's just a little higher, which obviously makes it taste better. You know? So yeah, I love it.
Thanks for watching Hunt and Gather with the Chatters.
We'll see you next time when we go get something to eat.
And please subscribe. It's free and it helps us out.